I need some help.
Well, it's good to see you too.
I need Luke and I are power washing today, and I need a Mightyam rotating nozzle. Do you have one?
I do, but we're out of stock, so they should be coming in tomorrow.
All right, so I'll just come back tomorrow and get one.
Yes, so no power washing today. Day off for you.
No power washing today. Just give me a call when they come in.
So I better not see you fishing on Instagram.
Okay. You won't see
Okay.
All right, Luke, so we're out here at our next job. We moved on, finished the last house. We'll just go over some of the power washing stuff on this house. Front of the house, we've got metal garage doors. We're gonna be using 2 tips. We got a rotating nozzle like we typically use, a rotating nozzle for the bulk of the house. Anything high peaks, we're just gonna be using a straight nozzle right there so we don't have to get on any ladders. Now we got metal garage doors, rotating nozzle, can damage things if you don't use it properly. Metal's pretty safe. You're usually never gonna damage metal. The siding right here, you don't wanna get too close to the siding. You'll start to get a feel for it, but we don't wanna damage siding. So you kind of, stay about this far away and get closer, as you're comfortable and with it cleaning. So we'll walk around some of that things on the house, power washing. We've got vents up here. These vents go to the attic, so we don't wanna shoot a lot of water into those vents because that goes into the attic, into the insulation, and we don't want to get their insulation all wet. We do want to clean them. We do want to pressure wash them, but just don't directly shoot a lot of water into them. We've got a camera right here. I think there's multiple cameras around the house. We don't want to directly shoot water at the camera, so we'll kind of work around it. It should be waterproof. We're gonna make sure we wanna clean the bottoms of the garage doors. There's gonna be weather strips. We wanna clean those so our tape will stick to it when we get to painting. So that's to the front of the house. The brick, so this brick right here, we are gonna be whitewashing this brick. So we definitely wanna pressure wash the brick, clean that really good, because we don't want the brick all dirty when we go to whitewash it. So we're turning this brick white, and then and so we definitely want to clean it. We're not going to be using any type of chemicals. Once again, we don't use chemicals. I don't like to expose my client's property to chemicals. I don't like to be breathing chemicals. And for 28 years, I've just used water, and water works just fine. Works excellent with a rotating nozzle. So coming around to the front of the house here, we are going to be painting the front door. So we got these are light sensors right here, and we have damaged those before by spraying directly at them. So you want to just spray around those light sensors. We don't want to damage those things. They're not exposed to the sun, but they do oxidize over time and get weak. We're painting the front door, so we want to open, it is locked, so we actually have access to the house. We'll go around, unlock this. We want to clean the front door. Packages, we don't want to obviously get their packages wet, so we're going to move those out, and we'll actually set them inside. We'll move these plants out of the way because we don't want to be knocking over plants. Over here, we do have brick again. We're going to want to be pressure washing the brick. When it comes to screens, you can see this. Now this screen right here, I can tell this screen is pretty oxidized right here, and it's pretty old. If you get about this close with a pressure washer to that, you'll actually scar that screen. So I'd be really careful. We want to rinse it, but I'd be probably about the nozzle about this far away from that. We do want to clean the windows. Once again, here we got vents. We want to clean the vents. We definitely want to make sure we get the fascia, the drip metal. This is one thing you don't want to miss. We've got some hornet's nests up here, and there's nothing worse than pressure washing the house and then the customer coming home and wondering whether we pressure washed it or not, and them seeing hornets up there, and then they assume we didn't pressure wash it, because if we did, we would knock down the hornets and hornets nests. So we definitely want to make sure, when we're pressure washing, we're looking for hornets nests and knocking those things down. Missing a downspout here, which is pretty interesting. We've definitely got some water damage down here. Here we got, once again, screens, that we got to just be careful with. Nothing unusual on this side other than vents. hornet's nest. The lights, a lot of times those light bulbs, those floodlights, those things, they can be exposed to weather and stuff and really weaken. If you shoot straight at them with like a straight nozzle, you could end up damaging and breaking a light. So be really careful. Like we got lights out front. A lot of these lights, sometimes they'll be plastic right here. And I've shot a straight nozzle at stuff like this and broken it. So you got to be careful. You know, we want to rinse the lights off, but we don't want to, right here, you can see that one right there. The sensor is broken right there. So you got to be careful with that kind of stuff. I mean, I can see these sensors are all oxidized right here and damaged and broken. So we got to be careful with that. So we don't want to make it any worse. We'll go down to the back and we'll check out the back side now, see what we got going on back here. So we got some siding damage right here from sprinkler systems. We are going to be replacing this from here down, so we're going to cut it out right here. But this is the kind of stuff that if you get too close to that and you weren't replacing it, it would just really tear it up. So you want to be really gentle, kind around that. We definitely want to be spraying around behind any type of electrical boxes. A lot of bugs and spiders will get behind there, so we want to spray behind there. So again, we're looking like here, electrical boxes. You got spiders around. We want to definitely get behind them. Here's a screen right here. If you get any closer than this, you'll probably absolutely just shred this screen. It's already damaged. Sometimes it's a good idea to take a picture of that. If the customer says, hey, you damaged my screen, if you have a picture, you can show that it was already damaged like that before. Vents, soffit vents, we got to clean them, but we don't want to shoot a lot of water up into them, because once again, it'll shoot a lot of water up into the attic, into the insulation, which we don't want to do. Walking around opposite side of the house. Once again, here's these type of lights. Sometimes they get rusty and really messed up, and you want to make sure that you're not shooting water directly at them, but around them to clean them. You see the doors right here. We want to make sure this door is open. We want to make sure it's definitely closed. A dog door, you don't want to shoot a lot of water, inside there, but you do want to clean it because we do paint it. Stuff like this we'll typically take down definitely the day we paint it. We can wash around it now. So we got the back of the house. Once again, we got metal gutters. You can see they are pretty dirty, so we definitely want to hit those metal gutters. We want to get really close, clean those, really well. I believe those are metal. If they're plastic, you got to be really careful getting too close. Customer already took the downspouts down, so and last painters didn't paint behind them. We definitely want to paint behind downspouts. Nothing unusual back here. Going to be cleaning. I'm not sure what this is. Some type of rubber stopper. Don't need to worry about that. We want to be careful around their plants right here. Back door. We want to clean the screen. We'll be painting this door, so we definitely want to open this up. Wash that. We got another dog door right here, so be careful. Another thing, just make sure there's been multiple times customers have left windows open, and we're sitting there pressure washing, spraying water in the house, not even realizing the windows are open. So before walk the house, make sure all the windows are closed. Like that dog door is definitely open because we want to wash this off, but we don't want to shoot water in there. If it was a hardwood floor, we could get water all over the hardwood floor. We are painting that shed right there, so we're going to pressure wash that shed. And looks like that window's open. Right, there we go. We got a window open on that shed. That's exactly. So we want, hopefully the shed's not unlocked. I believe the customer said there was a key left here for the shed, so we can lock it. But we want to definitely close that window before pressure washing. That's it. It's pretty basic. This one will go pretty fast. We don't have to get on the roof. We don't have to climb any ladders. It's going to be pretty simple and easy, probably about an hour and a half to pressure wash it. All right, let's get started. So in general, Luke, a couple more tips, just high sides like this, and then just in general, working your way around the entire building. You always want to work from top down, because if you work from bottom up, you've cleaned this bottom, you're working your way up, and all the dirty water is just coming down and just getting on what you've cleaned before, the spider webs and stuff. So in general, just always work your way from top down. And if the siding's running horizontal, we're just going to run horizontal, with the siding, keeping the same distance, just like if you're spraying. It's kind of like airless spraying, you're about 1.5 feet away from the surface, working back and forth along the siding. So this side over here, few windows, few lights that we just got to stay away from. And there was a bunch of hornets' nests that we've knocked down, pissed off the hornets up there. But so a few more tips and tricks there.
Very nice to see you.
Ding, ding, ding. I need some help.
I would love to help you.
That's weird. Ding, 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 ding. I need some help.
Yes, you do.
So I need Luke and I are power washing today, so I need a Mighty M rotating nozzle. Do you got one?
Yes, no.
I did catch a big fish, though.